This is Power Stretch 8, and we're going to start by just doing a little bit of a march to warm up a little bit. I'm going to be bringing my back foot forward a little bit and working it just to warm up before I start getting into some stretching. Okay, I'm slowing it down. I'm going to be bending over and I'm going to be sitting back, and then I'm going to come and then I'm going to do an outer thigh lift. So we're sitting back into the back leg and then doing an outer thigh lift with the front leg. Okay, now I'm going to do the back foot forward and we're going to march just a little bit, doing a little bit higher impact before we bend over, and we're going to do the sit back and then do the outer thigh lift. Sit back and then do the outer thigh lift. Okay, now we're going to be kneeling down, and I'm going to have my hands behind my back and I'm just going to lean back. I'm going to have my knees a little bit more than hip width apart. So I'm going to be leaning back just to warm up and just stretch out my quadriceps. And now I'm going to put my hands on my heels, and that's going to really stretch out the whole front of my body, my quadriceps, my hip flexors, and my abdominals, and it really stretches in your back. Okay, since this move really, I feel it tight in my back, I do a few back stretches just to stretch your back. And you just tuck in your abdominals as tight as you can and then curve your back up. Okay, now I'm going to come back with my front arm and then lift my back arm up. I'm going to do about 20 of these. Now I'm going to come back and just hold that. I'm just going to hold that as I look up. Okay. Now we're going to get ready to do the other side. Same thing, and just lean over to that side, to the back. Now we're going to come back and just hold that. We're going to hold that pose. Keep holding it. Now for the fun part, hands and knees, I'm doing circles. It's like doing the hip circles. I'm going in one direction for a count of 20. I'm going in a complete circle on my hands and my knees. Just keep circling it, pulling your abdominals as you're doing it. This is a full. Now I'm going in the other direction. You can see the exaggerated move as I'm doing it. And this is really working your upper body. And it just really feels good on the back. I really like how it feels on my back. And I get a little cardio effect from it too. Okay, now I'm gonna stretch down I have my feet flexed. I'm just stretching it down. And I'm going to get ready to do a few rollbacks. Okay, we're going to roll back, bring our legs over our head, and I have my feet on the floor. And I'm just bringing my feet out and in. I'm tapping them on the floor and then out. In and out, in and out. This is really going to stretch out a lot in your body, even your triceps, because you're holding your body up with your shoulders and your arms as we're tapping out. Keep moving it. Okay, now I have my legs out, spread out farther. Put my feet on the ground. And I'm stretching out the back of my legs. Okay, now I'm going to bring one leg up and then do a donkey kick and then stretch it back down. So I'm stretching out my quadriceps right here, and then I'm stretching out my hamstrings right there when I have my foot on the ground. So just keep moving it, and you're going to get some awesome core strength by doing these type of workouts. We're almost done with the one side. Now I'm going to get ready and do the other side. I'm trying to keep my body still, and that's kind of hard to do, but just keep working that. Do a mini donkey kick with that foot, the back foot. Okay, now I'm going to bring my feet together. And I'm going to be just holding that, and I'm moving my lower body and torso back and forth. Just really tiny pulses back and forth. Now I'm going to bring my knees on the outside of my face. And then slowly bring myself back down and then stretch out. We're going to be stretching out again. It's a feel-good stretch that I like to do in between the rollbacks. So just keep the stretch and then get ready to start rolling back right now. I'm going to roll back one foot. I have one foot down, the front foot, and then I'm just pushing into it onto the floor, and I'm stretching out the back of my leg. You just keep working it and pushing on the floor with your foot, and keep your back foot up in the air. Now I'm going to bring the front foot up off the ground, and then I'm going to roll back down, and I'm going to cross that front leg over the back leg and stretch into that. Stretch with the front foot over the back foot. Now I'm getting ready to roll back again. I'm going to roll back again, and this time I'm going to bring the back foot down. And I'm going to work that by stretching it. So I'm moving it up and then down. I'm bending my knee and then pushing back into it. Okay, now I'm going to start bringing my legs up, up, up. I like to just stay in the position for a little bit before I start slowly lowering down. I'm going to come forward and stretch with the back foot over my front foot and stretch into that. Okay, we're rolling back again. Both feet on the floor. And I'm going to be doing out, 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 out. And then in. So you go. Now I'm just holding it. I'm going to go out, 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 out. And then come back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just moving it back up and down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm moving back and forth my legs for a count of 4. So you're coming out for 4, coming in for 4, and then moving your legs back and forth for 4. Okay, now I did move the feet. Now I have my knees tucked onto my face. And I'm just holding that. I have my knees tucked tight onto my face, and I'm just holding that. Now I'm picking the legs, starting to pick them up. And I'm going to roll down slowly into another stretch forward. Okay, now I'm going to do some hip circles with my feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart, hands on my hips. I'm going to circle in a 4 directionals. See us go side, front, side, back. Make sure you hit all 4, and I'm going to do 20 in one direction. 20 in one direction. So keep your core engaged and your glutes tucked as you are circling your hips. We are almost done with the 20. I'm pausing, and now I'm going to go 20 in the other direction. 20 in the other direction. I do it slow and controlled. I prefer to do all my moves slow and controlled. Now I'm just going to move my hips side to side. But as I'm doing it, I'm keeping my abdominals really, really tucked and my glutes tucked as I'm doing it. Okay, I'm just going to end with some glute tucks and abdominal tucks. I'm just going to move it back and forth and tuck forward, bring my hips back, and then tuck it forward. Because we have less than a minute left. one last back stretch. One, and then tuck it up. Just a couple of them. I think I do 5. And then we'll be finished.